Yeah, so I remember one day I was driving and shit, right? I remember 88 called me out the blue, you know what I mean? She called me, she like, yo, what you doing? I'm like, nothing, getting money, riding around, doing my thing in Dallas. She said, when you get a chance, come over. Nah, man. So, hung up the phone, So throughout the day, later on that night, I'm heading my way over to ADA house. I get a blast text from Skoka, you know what I mean? And Big Mall. I got a text at the same time, that Skoka was doing a going away party, 'cause she getting out the game, she done made all the money she done wanted to make. Plus, she found a nice guy she's settling down, so she doing a going away party. And Mink is throwing it, if you know Mink Mob, they throw some of the best parties, shout out to Mink and, the Mob Squad, So, I got that text, so boom, I arrived at 88 house, parked the car. She left the door unlocked, so I go in. No, all the lights are out, like it's dark, dark in the house. Walking to the back, but I could see her bedroom doors open. And it's like red light. It's like a red light coming out of it. So when I get to the bedroom and push the door all the way open, 88 standing there, and I see like a stripper pole. This girl done put up a stripper pole in her bedroom. I'm like, wow. And then of course, 88, she had on a nice little outfit, some heels. So, she grabbed me by the hand, sat me in a chair, and she danced, and the song that was blasting, I'll never forget, it was Sierra, Body Party, or something like that. It was Sierra, I know it was that Sierra song. So she danced, couple songs. Then of course later on we got it in, you know what I mean? So after, we got it in, went on, then got up the next day, got up out of there, before the kids could wake up and shit. Nah, man, so, everybody was just buzzing about this party, everybody was buzzing about the party, 'cause it's, it's Skoka's going away party, you know what I mean? She getting out the game, so everybody's going to Atlanta, My homegirl, Nisa, shout out to Nisa, that's like my sister, she was flying from Miami to Atlanta, like everybody was going. Plus old boy that I used to hustle with out in Houston, he was DJing the party, what I mean? Fuck it, I say his name, Buddy Lee, he was DJing the party 'cause he done got out the game, what I mean? He done made his money, so he went legit, what I mean? He's like full-time DJ now, even though he always used to say, I ain't no DJ, he just used to do that, to cover up the other business, but now he was completely out the game, so he's DJing the party. Mink's throwing the party, what I mean? 'Cause Mink, she throws the best parties, like she did Suge Knight's going away party. She did Max B's going away party. And like her parties was so good that Diddy used to come to her shit, what I mean? Like Mink D, she do her thing with the parties, her and the Mall Squad, what I mean? So you already know it's gonna be in a big ass house, fly in there, what I mean? Decorations, everything, right? So anyway, so we heading out, it was 'cause Nisa gonna meet us there, she flying there, what I mean? So it was me, Duke, SD 88, and I can't remember who else, somebody else. I think it was this dude Biggest, what I mean, who acts as 88 security sometimes, what I mean? It was him and a few of my New York dudes, what I mean? So we heading, driving out, to Atlanta, what I mean? We like fuck it road trip 'cause we wanted to have our guns and shit, even though it was like one of those parties where it's a truce, everybody's invited, so it's no beef, what I mean? All beef is squashed that day, what I mean? So, but we still, bringing our guns with us, what I mean? So like I said, with me, SD, 88, Biggest, Duke, and a few other, cats, what I mean? A few of my New York niggas or whatever. So boom, fuck it. Night of the party, we all show up, what I mean? mean? So, now mind you, before we even get to the joint, I had like 3 guns. You know what I mean? I gave one to the dude biggest, and I had 2, so I went to 88. I'm like, yo, 88, you hold this one. You know what I mean? You hold this, tuck that. So she took that gun, and I kept one on me, because I always figured, it's easier to get rid of 1 gun instead of 2, you know what I mean? In case you gotta get rid of shit, in case police, whatever, man. So anyway, so I gave 88, my shit, and I held on to the other one, and Biggest got the other gun, right? Of course, Duke and SD, they already had their own guns and shit. So anyway, we arrived at the place, big ass house, you know what I mean? You can hear the music blasting out the, shit before we even get there. So, we get there, we pull up. We see a few other people already there, you know what I mean? All robbing, you had Sko and them niggas, they were there. Cam, he was there, his crew and his girl. Who else was there? Oh, Big Baby was there, Jackie was there, which was a surprise, but 88 and Jackie are cousins, and they've been beefing for the last, year and a half or some shit. But, this, it's a truce party, you know what I mean? It's a go-away party, lingerie party, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, alright, cool, we get in there, all the girls are in lingerie. 88 went to go change into her lingerie, you know what I mean? Jackie and them went to go change in their lingerie, so it was a lingerie party. You know what I mean? So, it's Skoka's going away party / lingerie party, you know what I mean? So this is like Skoka's event, you know what I mean? And Mink is the party promoter, planner, you know what I mean? So the shit is lit in there, it's banging music, women, you know what I'm saying? So it was this one girl I seen with a real fat ass, my nigga, I'm talking about big old ass, like you remember them porno from back in the day with like Cherokee and Sky Black, and yeah, this girl had an ass like that. Her name was London. Bad joint, thick motherfucker, thick ass thighs, big ass legs, just like I like them, London. So I locked my eyes on London. I'm like, that's not, to me, I said to myself, that's the one right there. So anyway, night going on, lingerie, you know what I mean? Girls, walk around lingerie. I went up to Skoka, kissed on the cheek, shook her hand, and told her congratulations on everything, you know what I mean? She was like, thank you. I'm like, how I feel, you getting out the game, She was like, yeah, man, it's time for me to get this street shit up, go legit, you know what I mean? She said she got a new man in her life. She's, she's at her happiest, you know what I'm saying? So SD and all them gave, I came over also, congratulated her, you know what I mean? So then I'm walking through, checking out the scenery and shit, you know what I mean? Party's lit, you know what I mean? I saw Mink, you know what I mean? She, Mink also threw Sean G's party before he went to jail. And that's the only party Mink threw that I never went, cause me and Sean Z had beef, and I'm gonna get into, the Sean Z beef later on. But anyway, so, I saw Mink, right, shook, hugged and, kissed her on the cheek and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then, made my way around, and, I just kept my eyes on the girl London, cause that ass was just like, pow, you know what I mean? Like, who, you ever see one of them, chicks with the ass so big, you just like, God, then you almost crash your car cause you look and she had one of those asses, my nigga. She had on like this black lace lingerie shit, and I'm like, damn. So anyway, we chillin'. Of course, the music, it started getting lit, so 88's, she dancing on the pole. I guess that's why she built the pole in her room. She wanted to practice for the party. She dancing and shit, twerking, ass, doing her ass, tricks. Then Jackie can come over on the same pole. She dancing, she's clapping her ass, so you got 88 shaking the ass, and you got Jackie clapping her ass, and for a minute, it was kind of like old times when Jackie and 88 got along, and see them twerking, everybody, it's like, wow, everybody was kind of like shocked that they was getting along, just twerking. They ain't speaking no words to each other, but they was dancing, side by side, killing it. So everybody started throwing money, I'm throwing money, everybody throwing money, having a good time, dancing. Of course, this nigga SD already drinking and partying, and he's, me throwing up blood, gang sign and shit. Duke, he chillin', you know what I mean? He just sipping, with his cowboy hat, quiet in the cut, just. So they, everybody dancing, having a good time. What else happened? So, what's his name? Skoka paid Future to perform. So he performed. He performed like 2 songs and left. Skoka was tight. She was bitching like, damn, you know what I mean? I gave this motherfucker all his fucking money, and this nigga only gonna perform 2 fucking songs. Like, she was bitching. Like, I think she paid the nigga like 30 racks or some shit. She paid this nigga Future all that money to perform. That nigga only did 2 songs. Skoka was heated. But Jacquees was there too. So Jacquees, he did like 3 songs, 4 songs, plus sung a cappella for Skoka and the ladies. That made her feel a little better, Waka Flocka was there. He ain't performed. Waka Flocka was just there chilling. Like, a lot of the rappers from Atlanta was there. You know what I mean? So as the night go on, everybody's chilling. I guess I get up to the girl London, you know what I mean? I introduce myself. We talking, you know what I mean? I'm kicking game and shit. We just, kicking it, talking, chilling, night going on. And, she told me where she from, told her where I'm from, we just chilling. So next thing you know, I heard a little arguing, Skoka like yelling at SD like, why the fuck would you do that? And I'm like, so, I excused myself from the girl London, went over to go see what was going on. Apparently, Skoka was doing like a video on Instagram and Facebook at the same time, and with, all the girls was like basically taking selfies and doing like live videos at the same time on camera. And, SD, he went and, what's that shit called? Photobomb. I guess he jumped in the video with his gun out and shit, flashing his gun. And they had to end the live, and she's like, yo, why the fuck would you do that? And that started a little argument. You know what I mean? I guess, niggas calmed that down, broke that up. Alright, cool, night's still going on, so now I'm back talking to London, we talking. You know what I mean? I'm whispering in her ear, she whispering in mine, you know what I mean? Slowly but surely she getting comfortable. I'm grabbing the fatty or whatever, I'm trying to hit right there, but she like, nah, I don't get down like that, you know what I mean? She was like, I'm not like these other chicks, you know what I mean? You have to get to know me and I can respect it, you know what I mean? She a little older than the other chicks that's at the party, But to me, she just had the best body. Like, that ass was just crazy. So I'm like, alright, so, obviously a nigga wasn't gonna hit, you know what I mean? But, at least I get to feel the fatty kiss on her neck, her cheek and shit, So, we chillin'. Next thing you know, I'm hearing more commotion now. I look over Duke arguing with Ghetto. Some clown nigga named Ghetto Intellect. This nigga Duke arguing with this nigga. They going back and forth, arguing. Next thing you know, Ghetto Intellect takes his eyes off of Duke to look somewhere. Duke pulls his strap from his waist and just slapped the nigga. Bow. Then got on top of Ghetto and just started pistol whipping him. Slap, pistol whipping the fuck out of Ghetto. You know what I mean? Till his mouth was bloody and this nigga spitting the blood. Niggas pulled Duke off. Duke, he got Asperger's, so he like, motherfucker, I told you to be the fuck low, you bitch ass nigga, doing all that shit. And this nigga Ghetto on the floor just shaking and spitting the blood and shit. That's why, when that nigga Ghetto be fronting on lying to me, he lost his teeth in the basketball game, that's bullshit. My nigga Duke pistol whipped his ass at Skoka's party. That's what happens, but anyway. So Skoka said, you know what, fuck that. This party's over. Shut this shit down. So she said, I don't give a fuck where y'all go, but y'all gotta get the fuck up out of here. So Skoka shut the party down. She was tight. She's like, fuck it. I tried to do something good. You know what I mean? I'm getting out the game. She was like, this is why I'm getting away from this shit, because niggas don't know how to act. So Skoka kicked everybody out, you know what I mean? She was like, how the fuck niggas is beefing and doing stupid shit? You got girls walking around here naked in lingerie and shit, and you niggas wanna pull guns and pistol whip niggas. She's like, everybody get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So alright, cool. So I go back over to this chick London. So I'm trying to get the number before I could leave, before I leave. I'm trying to get London's number before I leave. So hey, so while we talking and shit, you know what I mean? Talking about, like how we gonna get up and shit. Everybody, all the girls are in the back, they're getting dressed, getting ready. Niggas is, heading out slowly but surely, but hanging around. ADX comes up to me, she said, yo, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette before we get on the road. I'm like, I bet. So she go out, I guess to go smoke a cigarette. I'm talking to London. I want to say like, maybe 8 minutes later, I'm hearing more commotion. SD runs inside. He like, yo, Tony, blood. He's like, come outside, blood, hurry up. And this is right before I was about to get London's number. I had my phone in my hand. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I'll be right back. So I go outside. Jackie's arguing and screaming at 88, but 88 just standing there with, with her sweatsuit on and her hands in her hoodie. She just standing there and Jackie just barking, arguing. But her sister, Sweet Pea, is trying to hold her back. So Sweet Pea's trying to hold her back and Jackie's trying to get at her. But everybody just standing around, like just watching. But 88 is mad calm, just standing there. Watching Jackie just scream and come out, bitch, you talked about my kids are there. She trying to get at 88, but Sweet Pea's like holding her back like, nah, chill. Sweet Pea and some other chick was trying to hold Jackie back. But it's like the more they was trying to hold Jackie back, the closer she was getting. Like the more, it was like the closer she was getting as she kept reaching her hand. 88 just standing there with her hands in her hoodie just standing there. And then it dawned on me, oh shit. I gave her the gun earlier, so I'm like, oh no. I'm like, oh shit, nah. Cause I ain't never had no problem with Jackie. Jackie was always cool with me. It's just that, being that I mostly roll with 88 and Duke and all of them, it was like, I'm on that side and Jackie's on her side, but I never had no problem with Jackie. I definitely don't want her to get popped, so I'm like, oh shit, nah, she got the, I'm saying to myself, she got the gun. So I'm making my way over, and it's like Jackie was getting real closer to her, but they holding her back, and 88, as soon as she went to pull her hand out her hoodie, I grabbed her wrist. She looked back, and she looked me in the eye, and I looked her in the eye, I'm like, nah, chill. Pulled my arm around her, walked away, and I guess once I put my arm around her and walked away, I guess the other fellas felt like, alright, it's over, so they went and grabbed Jackie. Cause before, niggas wouldn't get involved, they was letting the ladies handle it. I guess they said, yo, alright, it's over. And they broke it up. And, we got, we all packed up and we got the fuck up out of there. And I never got London's number, man. Never got her number, cause, But goddamn, that party was lit. Shout out to Skoka and all that, but yeah, man, that party was crazy. So now I felt like I saved 2 lives. I saved 88 for throwing her life away, spending the rest of her life in jail, and Jackie from losing her life. So, you know what I mean? But even sitting here talking about it, the only thing I could think about is that ass on London.